Hey y'all, it's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Working on my own front door. Gonna make a wreath. I've already gotten started. We'll wait and see who pops on here. This wasn't scheduled, so I may be here all by myself. Who knows? You come on, let me know where you're from so I know you're here. I've already gotten started. Hello, hello. Good morning, Irma. How are you? Y'all, I literally still have Halloween on my door, my front door and my back door. Good morning, Oklahoma. Cold, huh? Is it cold there? So I was like, most of the inside of my house is done, but I need to do my doors, and I have nothing for my doors. So I decided I would go live and work on a wreath for my door. So I will bring y'all down. This is what I'm putting on my door because I love Santa. And as soon as I get my entire house done, I will go live and I will show you my house. But this is what we're doing. And I'm using, I'm using these ribbons. Since I found my Santa feet ribbons. Oh, me too. And then this huge 4-inch polka dot red and white. And I chose this for the center of my bow. I've already made it. I may swap it out because I'm not sure if I like it or not. But we'll see as I go. But I was like, I have got to get my doors done, y'all. So this is what we're doing. And then I'm gonna ruffle with this white and red striped. Oh, thank you so much. Have a good day. So I'm gonna ruffle. I cut these in 15-inch, so we're gonna do 15-inch ruffles in every tie. So I've already gotten started, and I realized I hadn't gone live this week, so I was like, you know what? Let's just pop on and do a live. And y'all can watch me, and then I'll get this done, and then I'll go work on my front door. Hello, hello, y'all. I forgot to set up my iPad, so I'm having a hard time seeing y'all's comments, but you just took yours down Friday. Well, good. I'm not the only one. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do to my front door. I'm not sure if I'm going to just put a garland, you know, the traditional green garland. Hello, hello, y'all. Or if I'm going to do something similar like I did for Halloween and just, you know, put ruffles all the way down. But I'll figure it out. So I'm doing 10-inch poofs, inside, outside, in a third row. Just so it's nice and big. Hello, hello, y'all. Thanks for joining me. It's hot here. I think it's supposed to get to 83. Which I'm not complaining. I love it. I'd rather be hot than cold any day. Okay. I can invite you in if you would like, Debbie. We can go live together. So what's everybody else doing today? Anything exciting? I took Monkey yesterday to the Galveston County Fairgrounds where they hold the rodeo, and he got to play in the snow, which I really don't think he liked. He liked it until he fell. And then he realized he was getting wet and cold, and then he didn't like it so much. You're good? Okay. You just let me know when you're ready. So he did that and then went sledding down some fake snow. You know, that's generally all we get here this far south of Texas. But he got to pet the animals and they had what? They had a kangaroo, they had a donkey, they had chickens. Hello, New York. And then he got to ride a horse, and they had all kinds of jumpers out there for them. So he had a good time. I think I finally figured out my computer and how I can get into Facebook. So I'm going to work on that today as soon as I get my door done, to see how I can figure out the live alert thing. I haven't been able to get in my Facebook through my PC because we've had issues with my email and getting locked out, and so I haven't been able to do any of that. Well, that's awesome. What, you had a like a craft fair or a vendor? Maybe next year I'll get back into doing those. I think the end of this year I just got so caught up with orders that I really hadn't had a chance to get and do fairs because I couldn't keep enough stock in to do them. So looks neat. Yes, I love, if you've watched me before, y'all, I'm sweating. If you've watched me before, you know I like my big Texas size wreaths. So I do 3 rows of 10-inch poofs. Good morning, good morning. So anybody else done with their Christmas decorations? Go ahead, make me look bad and tell me you're done. Good morning, good morning. Usually I am done by now, and usually I have most of my shopping done by now. But I am so far behind, y'all. It's not even funny. And it's, you know, it's a little bit extra for me this year because my grandma will be coming down from Tennessee. And she's, what, she's 92, I believe. 92 or 93. So she'll be here with my mom. And so everything has to be perfect, right? So I've got to get everything perfect. This is a 15 to 20 inch work frame. So from here, I'm going to transition, and it's going to be, so I do 10 on the top, 10 on the bottom, and then I'm going to do a row of 10 all the way around. So I transition from the bottom, I go to the top, and then I go 10, 10, 10 all the way around. Thank you so much. So that's what I'm gonna do. So from the bottom where I stopped, I'm gonna go to the next tie on top. And wind it, and then just stick it right down in there. And we're gonna have, oh, what's wrong here? So we're gonna have 3 rows Yeah, craft shows are fun, but they're hard work, y'all. Most people don't realize until you do them how hard they are. I mean, you gotta, you know, load everything up and then take it, unload it, set up. It's work. I'm just giving it one good twist because I'll come back in and add all my ribbons, tails, bows. Oh, getting caught in here. Generally for this base, I'll use almost a whole row, or almost a whole roll. You know, I started doing the 3 rows to basically, I mean, because I wanted the big full wreaths. And then I don't have all that leftover mesh, trying to figure out what to do with it. And so it generally, once you do your 3 rows of 10-inch, you have very little left to work with. So it pretty much uses the whole roll. Oh, well, send me a picture. You know, here in the South, we really don't have, I mean, I have double doors, but that's just because I wanted the glass door. But, you know, a lot of people here don't have double doors, so it really doesn't matter too much here if it fits between 2 doors or not. But, you know, I guess further up north, and then I was like, well, I mean, if the door's pretty much protected, why can you not put on the outside of the double doors? But then I guess I was told because of all the wind and the snow and the elements, I guess y'all, whoever lives up north has to put them in between. But yeah, most of mine would never fit between a double door. If you're done Christmas decorating, well, come help me. I've got most of the inside done. I still got to do some garlands inside. I've got to fix one side of my garland because the lights went out. So it's mainly just the outside I need to do. Do we have snakes? Not generally this time of year. But yeah, we do have snakes. But y'all, I had to stop because I was getting, I was taking down the garland from the front door. And there were lizards like living in my garland that I draped down. And every time I went to pull it off, there was another lizard and they just were looking at me like, are you taking my home? What are you doing? But I don't like bugs. I don't. Ugh. So my husband actually went and took my garland down because I was just like, I was out there. I mean, it's a good thing the neighbors, see, that's really all you have left. Not really too much to do anything when you do 3 rows. The neighbors were probably out there laughing at me because every time I would touch one by accident, I would screech like a little girl. But yeah, we have snakes, but you don't see them too much this time of year. Oh no, they ain't cute. They may be cute 100 feet away, but not when they're They're like looking at me and crawling on me, and then they get inside the house because I'm not quick enough to. Ugh. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the ruffle. I cut this 10-inch at 15 inches. So I'm just gonna ruffle it real quick. And I'm gonna put one in every tie. Now just this mesh, this 10-inch mesh, just because it has a lot of the foil in it, does spray a lot. So you wanna do whatever you do with it, you wanna make sure you do it carefully and try not to mess with it too much because it's horrible. Horrible, horrible. And I always make sure, I'll show you on the next one, I tuck in the edges. So when I'm starting, I'll tuck this side down. And then I'll tuck this end down as well. If I can get it. That way that raw edge is at least under. See, I said it right. I thought about it. So I was gonna use this ribbon. It says to Santa Claus from the North Pole, but then I decided not to. Good girl, what did I do good? What did I do? What did I do? Can't say anything without thinking about you. She ain't right, y'all. Baby, I'm gonna have to turn the air on. I'm dying. Yes, my Jackson monkey made me put, well, he made me buy candy canes, which I was gonna do anyway. And then he thought that every stocking needed a candy cane. So I went through every stocking, put a candy cane, and then he got them off and was eating them. I was like, okay, Grandma's not buying any more candy canes. And then he decided I didn't have a star on my tree. So, Grandma, you need a star on your tree. I'm like, ugh, I haven't bought a star to go on my tree yet. I said, I'll buy a star, but it's not going at the top. My top hat's up there. I have not. Have you done that? Have you stretched your... That would be kind of hard. I guess it could be done. Do you stretch the work forms or just the regular frame? He wanted his candy canes, and I just hadn't gotten them yet. I quit putting them on the tree. I used to put them on the tree when I did, you know, we all have the ornaments that the kids make, and you have to put them on the tree, and I did that for years. So I didn't care what color candy canes went on the tree. But last year, I decided that I'm gonna do a tree my way. And so I did, and it was the first year, and I don't think the kids were too happy because they wanted their ornaments on the tree, but I have always wanted a red and white Santa tree. So that's exactly what I did. I still have other ornaments. They're all packed up. They can have them when and if they ever move out and get their own places. But I decided I was going to do it my way. And I asked them, now I did ask them this, because they've got their original stockings from when they were born, so they're, what, 23 and 24 years old, and so I still have their original stockings, and I asked them, I said, can I get y'all new stockings? And they both told me no. Okay, so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do my tree my way, but I will keep your stockings. So they both still have their original stockings. I think one's like a white polar bear and one's a reindeer. So I still have those. I still put those up. They have Mardi Gras out already? I haven't been to Michael's in a while. Well, girl, you better go get me some Mardi Gras. I didn't even know they had it out yet. Did you take them all, or did you leave me some? Huh, I'll have to look at that. I'll have to try that. How do you do it without breaking them? I guess I'm not strong enough. Uh, so don't try to strong arm it. Oh no. You lost all of them? Like in a... I would lose my mind if I lost autumn light ornaments. I mean, I have boxes upon boxes. And then boxes upon boxes that I don't use. But yeah, after the season is the perfect time to stock up on all your Christmas for next year, definitely. Stock. So just a couple more. Wow, you'll have to show me when you get it done. Oh no. Ugh, I'd be sick. And they're not cheap to replace. I mean, I add to mine well, this year I added just a couple. But when I was doing just anything goes, you know, I always was adding to it. I mean, they are not cheap. Especially when you have a big 9-foot or bigger tree. It's like, oh my goodness. Okay, last one. Oh, where'd it go? How do you live in Baytown? Awesome, close. So do you make wreaths as well? Yeah, nothing can take those memories, that's for sure. Okay, so there is the base. Nice, big, thick. And we're going to... I think I'm not going to use that one. I'm just going to use these 2 ribbons. I'm going to cut these real fast. Hello, Nancy. How are you? So I cut my tails at 14 inches. So general rule of thumb that I use whatever poof. I lost count. Hold on. I think that's right. So whatever size poofs I use, I generally add 4 to it. So if I do 10-inch poofs, I do 14-inch tails. Where did I get the red dots? I got this from the Wreath shop. Heck no, I ain't using that Easy Bow Maker. I already made my bow using the Pro Bow. I just can't figure it out. I just need to sit down and play with it one day, but it frustrates me. Maybe it's just the name of it, the Easy Bow Maker, because it ain't easy. Not for me, anyway. Not for me. So yes, this ribbon, is that not huge and cute? I love me some red and white polka dot. Came from the Wreath shop. Now, I've had it forever, but it was just so big and it's so thick because it's like that canvasy, real thick, and so it's hard to use. But okay, I need to quit talking so I can add, so I can count. And I don't even remember why I got it, because it's so stinking big. But I did. Ugh, look, I can't even cut it. Oy, oy, oy. Well, that's a workout just by itself. Holy cow. Okay. I know, I love it. I'm gonna take some of those out. Oh, much easier. Normally I would already have this done, but I decided to go live pretty quickly, so it's not. Okay. Let me dovetail these real quick. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a whole bunch of these at once, so I'll just grab a couple. I'm not gonna use my good scissors to try to cut this stuff. So who's done shopping? Well, thanks for watching. Thank you so much. So anybody done shopping? Not you? Yeah. Hello, hello. Sorry, I would have grabbed my iPad so I could see the comments better. So you get my chin every now and then as I'm trying to read them. Haven't even started. Girl, you better get started. I just hate wrapping everything. That's what takes me so daggone long, is wrapping. And then I'm so anal, y'all. Like, they have to be put under the tree a certain way. They have to like all line up. Then you're done. 5 kids and 10 grandkids. Ugh, my goodness, you use bags? That's smart. But, yeah, I like my wrapping paper has to match my tree. It has to be a majority red and white. And yeah, I don't know. I'm crazy, y'all. So, hey, bartering's always good now. I've bartered a couple wreaths, that's for sure. Sorry, y'all. I should have had this done. I wasn't expecting this to be so hard to cut either. Nice. So are you new to South Carolina or just moved to a different house? Does that monkey on your shirt have a belly button? He does. He does have a belly button. This is the, my mom painted this as my logo for my cards and everything. And, you know, I'm a whimsical kind of, so I said, here, just paint me something. And so that's what I've used as my logo. And I just think he's so stinking cute. But yes, he has a belly button. She wasn't too happy with it when she was painting it when it was done. But I fell in love with it. She would have done it again, but I loved it. For those of you, I don't know if anybody's on here that bought her print, her Santa Claus print. Well, I've got the original here, but she painted another Santa Claus. I'll have to post a picture of it, because it's just, she does amazing work. Oh my goodness. That was a workout, y'all. Let me get these. I can do more of these at a time, so this one won't take long. Ah, okay. So I can do a few of these at a time. So who puts garland around their door? So I'm trying to decide if I should use garland, like the typical green garland, which is what I normally use, or like the decomesh, ruffles and poofs all the way down like I did my Halloween. So what do y'all do? Help a girl out. Or do y'all do anything around your door? Hello, Laura. How are you? Long time no see, girl. I don't think the lizards care. Hello, hello. Yeah, the lizards do not care. I just didn't expect them to like be all up. Like you couldn't see them just looking at it. They were like all up living in the poofs and... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Decomesh. Yeah. That's probably what I'll do. All right, let me get all of this out of the way and let's finish up, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably do that. So we're gonna put one of these in every tie. And I'm thinking, gosh, this stuff is just so huge. So I always have to remember, because of the way his feet are, I want to make sure that it's all facing the same way. So I'm gonna put my top and bottom in. That way I know which way I'm going. No, Garland, you use your angel. Oh, I know, I love those angels. And I've got one more tree board I can use to make an angel, but y'all, I just hadn't had time. I did do another Santa Claus on the UITC frame yesterday for an order, so I did get to play with the board again. So that was exciting, and I did finally order the new boards. So I can't wait for them. Hopefully I'll get them soon, and I think I'm gonna make a centerpiece for my table with one of my Santas that I already have. So I'm gonna face him this way. Trying to make sure my feet are all facing down. Oh, okay. Yeah, my front door is pretty protected. We have a thing over it, and it sits back. I'm not gonna use, I don't think I'm gonna use that white. I think because this ribbon, the polka dot ribbon, is so big, you're not even gonna be able to see the mesh. So I just use the white in the center of my bow. And it has the gold, or this, I'm sorry, the silver glittery stuff like the Santa Claus does. So, yeah, it's too big. I mean, you wouldn't even see any of the mesh. How exciting. It's an awesome party, I'm sure. You're gonna get you some pineapple habanero tequila. And I'm not gonna, I don't fluff mine out until I get everything on there. God, that ribbon's hard to work with, y'all. Jeez Louise. Well, if you're throwing a party, you got to pay for it, Dave. It's for your employees. I'm losing my ribbon, y'all. Oh yeah, I know that. I say, the same thing about mine, except mine's kind of like his what is it? What do I say? He's so tight, his butt squeaks when he walks, something like that. You can drink it. It leaves a hole in your gut, but you can drink it. We did drink it. Okay, note to self, do not get this ribbon again. Goodness. It actually wasn't too bad, but when I went to the convention, I was supposed to bring banana tequila, which is really good. I found it in Mexico when we went. And I thought the guy grabbed it, but he didn't, and it ended up being pineapple habanero tequila. So it was, it wasn't, yeah, it was bad. I'm not even gonna lie, it was bad. So I'm still on the hunt for the banana tequila. I told my husband we're gonna have to make another trip to Mexico soon so I can bring back a few bottles. The ribbon, it's just, I love it, but it's so thick, it's hard to work with. I love the look of it. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's just hard. Hard. Okay, let me go up here and make sure these are all facing down. You ever go back and look at your old wreaths and think what the heck was I thinking when I made that? Because I've looked at some of them and I didn't even think about, you know, how like here, like the boots should all be facing down. I was like, the heck was I thinking? Like, obviously I wasn't thinking, but and they sold, so I, you know, kind of feel sorry for the ones that bought my first few wreaths, because I don't know what I was doing. This one's going down. Thank you. Exactly. No, my first few were, actually, I think I still have my first two. And I just look at them and just shake my head. But it's fun. It's good for all those people just starting out because you can look at your wreath and you think the same thing, and then a year or two later you can look back at them and think, damn, I'm good. From where you started to where you're at now. But I guess that's just like with anything. We all have that learning curve. No matter what we do. All right, this one. I'm kind of working every which way, y'all, just to make sure I get these feet going the right way. So there is a method to my madness today. Yeah. Why? Why? What you doing? Cooking? He's cooking, y'all. Exactly. And the more wine you drink, the better your project always looks, right? Alright, this one's going down. Me too. I love anything Santa. So I'll have to show y'all my Jim Shore collection of Santas. Do y'all know who Jim Shore is? He makes awesome Santas, and I buy a new one every year. Except this year, I haven't bought one yet. I'm behind in everything, y'all. So I need to look and see what's available. But he makes awesome, awesome Santas. Which way am I going? Let's go this way. I got the patriotic one last year, the red, white, and blue Santa, and he is so awesome. I think he's my favorite. All right, just a few more. Let me see where I'm going. Okay, so these go this way. It is. It's 4-inch. The red and white polka dot is 4-inch. From the Wreath shop. There's the, if you want to screenshot it real quick. I don't know if they still have it. I got this a few months ago. My hands are going to be tired after this one, y'all. I am putting ribbons in each tie. Yes, I'm a ribbon-holic. So the more ribbon I can use, the better. You can't get your ribbons to stand up? Why not? What are you doing? If you, and I'll show you when I fluff them out. But this normally, and I'm not doing it because this ribbon is so thick and hard to work with. If you take it once you have it scrunched and kind of, hold on, I'll cut an extra piece and I'll show you what I normally do. Okay, goodness gracious. So that is done. Now a lot of ribbons will, if you get the silk ribbon and that kind of thing, they'll kind of fold in, and you can see it on this wreath that I made yesterday. See how they kind of fold in? But that's just the ribbon. I mean, there's really nothing you can do about that. But what I do is I'll grab it and just pull it out. I mean, work with your wire. But that, you can't help that. There's nothing you can do. It's all the ribbon. Not every ribbon does that, but a lot of the thin silk ribbons do. And there's just nothing you can do to get away from that. But, I mean, the big, thick ribbon shouldn't. So, I'm trying to see if I can, maybe I can show you with this. See if I can cut it at 14 real quick. So just scrunch it in the middle. Oh, where you get tied, oh, they get squished? They shouldn't. So when you scrunch it like that, just pull it up. That's what I normally do. And then when you set it down, they automatically want to go up. Does that make sense? All right, so let's fluff these out, and I'm just gonna do it really quickly. See, just kind of put your finger in there and work with it and just kind of bring it up. That's all. I'm gonna do it. Go every other way. Kind of bringing the Santa Claus ribbon up front because that polka dot is so overpowering, but I want my Santa boots front and center. Just kind of curl those under and You're not making them long enough? So the general rule of thumb I do is whatever inch poof, you add 4 inches to it. So I typically do 10-inch poofs, oops, wrong way, which means I do 14-inch tails. So if you're doing 6-inch poofs, then you're gonna do 10-inch tails. That way your tails, you can see them. And they're not just sitting inside. Does that make sense? And then they should sit up nice and pretty. I'm just doing this quickly, y'all. I have to go back and fix them, but yeah, try that. And if you have any other questions, just message me. Okay, now my husband's cooking leftover meatloaf. And it's making me hungry, y'all. Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. All right, so that is done. So I've just used cable ties on the back of this sign. So I'm just gonna run them through. Wrap the pipe cleaner right around them. Okay, so I'm thinking, here's my bow. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna, let me get him in here. I'm gonna put him in just right in the center, but then when I go to hang it and put my bow on, because I never wanna, I don't say never, most of the time I don't want to see my signs straight on. So I always tilt them, but what I do is I put it on my wreath and then I tilt it and then I add my bow, so that at least I know my stuff's in the center or where I want it. So I'll just flip it, and I'm not gonna, and I always try to do it, I don't know if you can see that, but I always try to center it with the crossbar. That way I'll always have a crossbar to attach it to. can't see that, can you? Sorry. Big head in your way. There, can you see that one? So I always attach it at the crossbar, and I'm not going to tighten it all the way. And then I'll just wrap it back and forth. That way I know it's nice and secure to that crossbar and it's not going anywhere. But I'm not going to fully attach it yet. Y'all know what I just did? I spent all that time making sure my boots were all facing down, and then I put my sign on, not even paying attention to my boots. Ay, ay, ay. My grandma used to say, my nickname is Mickey, and she used to say, "Hi, Mickey." So every time I say that, I think of her. So let me fix that. Okay, which way are my boots going? Boots are going this way. So there's my center. All right, let's try this again, y'all. Y'all is just gonna let me put my sign on backwards. Y'all supposed to be paying attention. Okay. Okay, there we are. All right. So I'm just going to tilt it so it will hang. Let me see. Okay, like that. Okay, so my bow is going right there. Well, this is the hard part, is weaving it through all this mesh. Boy. Okay, I think I got it. I got it. Put it on the other side. Ah. Okay. So a piece there, then it goes there. I can do that. Now you're gonna make me go digging again. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. Phew. Okay. All right. Oh, it needs to go up more. All right, I'm just gonna. Yeah, now I just need to move it up just a little bit more. It needs to go right there. Yes, happy, happy, happy. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm struggling here. Okay, I think I got it. I try to set it down on a poof. That way you can never see it like setting in your wreath. So if you sit it on top of a poof, then you can never pull it hard enough for it to sink down. Like if I were to put it in a tie, then it would sink down, and then your bow would be sitting in your wreath instead of on top of your wreath. So I always try to get it on top of a poof. Let me bring you all up. I'll set him up here. And then I can get everything. Okay. Okay, that's still not sitting exactly where I want it, but it's workable. All right, and I still need to fix that sign. But there it is. So, I'll get all these fluffed out, but I'm not gonna sit here and do it right now. So, should I put Yes, definitely. Put it on a poof. That way it doesn't go inside your wreath. It sits right on top. So should I put some of these white balls on there? You know how I put them on the tips? Or should I leave it as is? What do y'all think? Put the white balls on there. Oh, it just fell off. I didn't really stick it on there good. Or leave them off. What y'all think? Well, that just doesn't want to go on there. On? I should put them on. I think it just adds a nice little whimsical thing to it. So I'll go on and add those. So there's my cute Santa wreath. And I think I'll go, I'll do decomesh on my, because I do have another row. I do have another whole roll of this ribbon. So I'll probably do decomesh around, like I did Halloween, and around my door. Sorry, y'all. I keep moving. Try green on the ends. Well, I know I had green. Oh, here they are. I hadn't even opened the green ones yet. Y'all, these are awesome. If y'all haven't used these before, I mean, they come in every color. And they're, I mean, you could leave the ends just like that. But these are just little glittery styrofoam balls that you can just stick on to your ends. So there's the green. Just to kind of give you a more whimsical look. That green looks good too, huh? Or I have red. Well, that might be too much red if I use red, huh? What do you think? Or I could go with silver. You love the green? Because he's got that silver glitter. Could go with silver. Green makes it pop. You like the green? Okay, I'll do green. I'll do green. Lost a ball down in there somewhere. Oh well, it'll fall through eventually. All right, well that's it. My two Santa wreaths. I like this one too. The one I did yesterday. You'll see that one? Ho, ho, ho. White. Yeah. I'll go in. I'll attach the sign a little bit better. And I'll get it cleaned up, finished, get it on my door, and then I'll decorate my door. Maybe I should decorate my door first. But right now, I'm going to eat some meatloaf, y'all. I made some meatloaf yesterday, and it was pretty darn good. I will. I could use both. But I'm kind of I'm a little OCD when it comes to stuff like that. I can't make myself put two colors like that on there. Like they all have to be the same. I don't don't know. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Where did I get this sign? This is a Dollar Tree sign, y'all. I got it at Dollar Tree. $1. So yeah. They've got some cute stuff. And as long as you know, pair it with some more expensive ribbons, and I mean, nobody would ever tell that was a Dollar Tree sign. At all. So, all right. Well, I'm going to, I'm going to eat me some meatloaf, y'all. Don't tell nobody. All right. I'll finish this up. I'll post a picture later. And then I'm going to work on my door. Have y'all ever done a decomesh door? With the poofs? It's pretty fun. You're so welcome. Bye, girl. Have fun at your party. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for joining me. And I'll post a picture when it's all done. Bye.